Hello there everybody, welcome back to another Train Sim Mod 5
Thomas's
video.
Special day.
We have got a first look of the Thomas & Friends 80th anniversary DLC. So here we go, it's a fairly long cutscene animation here.
Early one morning, Thomas the Tank Engine was waiting outside his shed at Minehead Station.
But in simple, he's going to be
He
turned
was
green.
very excited, as today was his birthday.
Well,
and he was
happy
looking
birthday.
forward to the big celebration happening that afternoon.
There he is.
He
The
was
main
admiring
man,
the
boss.
station decorations
Boss man.
when Sir Topham Hatt arrived.
Good morning, Thomas, smiled Sir
Hello,
Topham
mate.
Hatt, and happy birthday.
This releases today.
I hope you like all the decorations that we've put up. We were worried you might have woken up early and spoilt the surprise.
No. It's quite cool actually with the
Thank you,
bunting,
sir.
happy birthday.
Said Thomas happily.
All the balloons and
They
stuff.
all look wonderful. I couldn't think of better decorations to celebrate my birthday.
Lovely.
Sir Topham Hatt smiled.
I'm very pleased to
Lovely.
hear that.
Yeah,
Thomas.
£7.99 this will be. Just whilst we're getting
Just
this bit done.
Diesel rolled into the station.
Yeah, £7.99 this is. Oh dear, Diesel's here. I can't even in trouble.
Ah, Diesel, good morning, said Sir Topham Hatt. I've got a very important job for you.
Very important job. That's going to lead to trouble, isn't it?
An important job for me, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir, said Diesel eagerly.
I need you to go and collect the furniture, more decorations and plates for the party.
Plates for the party. Does that mean
I've
there'll be
arranged
cake?
for them to be loaded into the trucks, so they should be ready and waiting for you when you arrive.
Lovely.
Okay, sir.
Actually, maybe
I
we can
won't
play
let
as
you
Diesel
down.
as well.
I promise to do my best.
I think there is a scenario where you play as Diesel, so maybe that's
With
that one, maybe.
Diesel hurried away to complete his important job. Thomas watched Diesel go, and then looked back at the brightly coloured decorations.
Looked back? How's he meant to look
Suddenly,
back?
An idea flew into his firebox. As it's my birthday, sir, do you think I could have a new coat of paint?
Oh, here we go.
Well, of course you can, Thomas, smiled Sir Topham Hatt. I'm sure they've got some blue paint in the workshop.
He doesn't want to go blue.
Actually, sir, I was thinking of a different colour.
What colour, Thomas?
Well then, what colour did you have in mind?
Just you wait and see, sir.
Oh. Here we go.
Thomas grinned and rolled back into the shed.
How many colours has Thomas actually been in, sort of in the whole series of Thomas and the books? Was he green, blue? Has he been in any other colours? Okay. Oh, here we go.
A little while later, the doors reopened, and Thomas emerged.
And he's in
a
green.
very
Oh, that's
different looking engine.
shaky. London, Brighton, South Coast now.
Sir Topham Hatt grinned.
I haven't seen you painted in those colours in a very long time, Thomas. You look just like you did when you first arrived on Sodor.
Lovely.
It only seems right that you should wear your original colours for your special day.
That's pretty cool, I
Thank
suppose.
you, sir. I thought
Different.
you would like it, and I'm sure that the passengers will enjoy seeing them too.
I'm sure they will.
Right, can we get
replied
going now?
Sir Topham Hatt. Now then, are you ready to get started with your work?
Yes.
We still need to make sure that everyone gets to the party on time.
Well, let's get him there then. Let's stop yapping and let's get going.
Yes, sir, puffed Thomas. We'll get going straight away.
Good.
That's a good engine, smiled Sir Topham Hatt. Off you go then, and I'll see you at the party.
Cool.
And with that, Sir Topham Hatt turned and walked away.
Now, can we get going? There we go, we can. Right. Right, let's whack that on and let's get going. Yeah, this releases today, £7.99 as mentioned. So if you're into your Thomas stuff, there's more gameplay to come. Switch hit the points. They're all good. Oh, hang on. Don't speed. Don't. So how do we slow down on this one? Right, there we go. Try and adhere to the speed limits. So you've got the simple HUD on. Look, you've got balloons everywhere. All over Minehead Station. So I assume we got to get Annie and Clarabelle first. It's weird though, isn't it? Seeing Thomas in green, but there he is. Yeah, what other colours has Thomas been seen in? Cool, right. Change the points. There we go, and let's get our coaches. Not played this well, not played the Thomas DLC basically since we did it as a video, but not really. Well, I've not done any more of it. So it's my first time, probably actually back on this route, back in Thomas since the original DLC released. This was what, about a month or two ago now already. Oh, hang on, no, not that, not that. Forward.
Come on,
That
you
works.
two, said Thomas to Annie and Clarabelle.
But it just
We've got to
demolished
get to the station
coaches.
and collect all the people going to the party.
So I was holding L2 because that's usually the brake button, but on this DLC, L2 is just for going backwards. So, well, it obviously slows you down when you're going forward, but if you're going back, it just it's but yeah, let's go. We're off. Right. All the way out to there. So I assume we're going to pick up all the passengers. And then, where are we heading after that? Dunster and then Blue Anchor. That's where we're going. That's not too bad. Let's get a little photo as well of the chap in green. Very weird seeing him in green. Have a little shot there. And I think you get about 3 scenarios for this. I mean, once we're done, we'll come out and we'll take a look. But I think there was 3 scenarios. I think 2 in Thomas and 1 in Diesel. Lovely. As we make our way to the shunt. Can we get rid of that little yellow dot there? That's the cursor, isn't it? Where is it at? Auto hide crosshair, that's the one. Let's get that off. Don't want to be seeing that. Out to Minehead Shunt though. If only it was 80 on the numbers. I think 70 was the original number. Hence the reason why that's there. If only it was 80. 80 years. Right, we're stopping here apparently. Whoa, there we go. And then back we go. Try not to speed. So we'll try and complete all of the scenarios on this pack. It might not be straight away, it might take a little while. But yeah, we'll try and get through them all eventually. Yeah, like a little additional extra. Because you do need the original Thomas DLC to then get this pack that sort of goes on top of it, bolts on top. So yeah, make sure you've got the original Thomas DLC. Because otherwise this it won't work. Cool. Yeah, here on the West Somerset Railway. Cool. It's such an easy train to drive. I mean, just ignore the fact we rammed into the coaches, but that's because it's so easy, because it's just just L2 is to like, instead of braking, it's to, well, it's to brake and also just reverse. So that, well, in this case I need to use R2 to, or whatever it is on Xbox, to go like that, forward. No, it doesn't like that. Right, back we go. There's not really any skill needed to do this. Right, and stop here. There we go. Do the doors.
All
Oh,
aboard
maybe
for the
not.
party.
Unlock the doors. There you go. They're all getting on. How many people on you get? Here come all the enthusiasts. Come on, Thomas, fan people. On you get. I never. Has anyone actually ever made? Well, I suppose they are quite similar to real life coaches. But is there like a real life replica or real life size version of Annie and Clarabelle? Although I should say that they are based off real coaches, I think. I think the Bluebell Railway has, so they're like, what, Metropolitan line coaches are very similar to this. Right, let's get in again, get Sal stood up. Come on, let's get going, it's taking forever. Is the bar even going up? Oh, it is very slowly. Everyone's on the train, come on. Let's get another shot, actually. All of the decorations. That bar is going up so slowly. It's like, come on, just go up. Let's get out of here. And over to Blue Anchor, which is over here. So well, it doesn't look that far, but I mean, this is a heritage railway, so everything just goes really slow. So it does take, what, 15-20 minutes to get over there? Clouding over as well. We've already got the signal. It's one of the droppy signals as well. So semaphores are weird because they can either go up or down. So it's one of the droppy ones. Right, let's get the doors shut. And let's go. Just like that, up to 10 miles an hour. As we make our way out of not Bishopsleigh, out of Minehead. Which is a lovely end of the line station. How far can we fly up? Well, not that far. Yeah, down here in Somerset. Nice. You got Butlins over there as well. Has anyone actually been to Minehead in real life? Maybe you've even been to one of the Thomas days on the West Somerset Railway if they do a Thomas day. As we make our way out. But thanks all for coming in though. Thanks to Dovetail Games for giving us a key to show off the DLC. Of course, Thomas isn't really my big cup of tea. But you know, we'll show it off. It's a new DLC nonetheless. Hang on, was that person riding the bike properly? Let's quickly go over here. Well, they're like T-posing, almost T-posing on the bike. Not really that sure that's how you ride a bike, but I mean, pedals are going round somehow through her legs, which is probably going to hurt a bit, as you do. People at Minehead doing their cycling. Do they actually go across the level crossing, or do they just disappear? Where did they? Oh, they go off down there. T-posing still. And up to 25. Yeah, let's just go now. Right, let's go. Just over a mile to Dunster. Cool. Let's zoom ahead a bit. Get a little flyby shot in Thomas, or Green Thomas. Bit laggy, isn't it? What's going on? Yeah, I felt like the FPS was really dropping there. Yeah, look at the FPS, it's going all sort of weird. Bizarre. Get out, have a walk around if you want. You can probably jump. Right, hang on. I'm just going to test if that control still works. Okay, it does work. So you can jump out if you want. Ready? Whee! No safety systems on here. Off it goes. Now we're out on the track. And off goes Thomas. To Dunster. But don't worry, because I'm using keyboard, so Control 0. Straight back. I think you can do that on controller, although I can't remember the shortcut for that. Not to worry though. Let's get that shut there. Would be quite cool if you could open the windows up, or maybe you couldn't do that on the real Thomas. So I think on the Terriers, or the Terrier locomotives, well, quite a lot of steam engines, you can sort of open the window up. Just makes sight a bit easier, especially if it's raining. Lovely. Yeah, it does look smart though. Annie and Clarabelle just stood in their normal livery. Whatever colour, what is it, sort of orangey, yeah, sort of an orange colour. What looks better though, blue or green, Thomas? What do you reckon? What looks better? Oh, hello, we can go inside Thomas as well, there we go. See the guts and the innards of Thomas, or actually we are, oh hello. Cool. And again, once we get to the end of the scenario, I'll load back out to the menu and I'll show you what's included. And within this little extension, but yeah, again, out today. Should be the usual release times, so 10 AM on consoles, BST, British Summer Time. Oh, that's a funny position. It's usually what, 4 PM on Epic Games, and then 6 PM BST on Steam. Right, coming up to Dunster, let's start slowing down. And we got decorations up here as well. Actually a very important engine. Would be cool though, I mean I wonder what the next DLC for Thomas is going to be, because I didn't really expect to see another DLC so soon. Yeah, quite unexpected when I sort of first, oh, I was on holiday when I first saw this and I was like, really? Yeah, fairly sort of unexpected. But I wonder what the next DLC for this will be. Will there maybe, well, I mean, it would be quite cool. Would probably make more sense as well to make some sort of Island of Sodor map. I think that would probably go down quite well. I might be adding one of the other engines like Percy or something. I don't know, if there was another friend, what one would you want to see? And here we are. Right, let's get the doors open. Cool. And as we wait. So it'd have to be one of the popular friends, wouldn't it? Like James or Gordon. I doubt you'd see like Toby or Emily or one of those lot. I don't know, yeah, I wonder what they will do next for the Thomas stuff. I mean, I suppose it must, well, I wonder how well it sold. That's sort of the big question. Oh, hello.
It looks like everyone is on board now, Thomas.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, Annie, let's get going. We don't want to be late.
Yeah, well, that's a good question. I wonder how well this DLC, or at least the Thomas DLC. I wonder how well it's sold. Has it done well, or did it flop, or did it just do sort of all right? Yeah, well, I wonder how well it's done. I mean, hopefully, maybe they'll tell us at some point. Maybe they'll be, oh, it was a good DLC, it did well. It's like our best-selling DLC. Yeah, it'd be interesting to know how it did. I mean, I doubt it would have sold badly. I think one of the worst-selling DLCs of this game is Peak Forest. Yeah, I'm pretty certain they've mentioned that a couple of times. Peak Forest is just sort of a flop. So I think that's one of the sort of worst-selling DLCs, below expectation. You may have never even heard of the Peak Forest route, but it's one of the other Steam routes in the game. It was Spirit of Steam, which was, I haven't played in years, but I have not played it in years. In fact, when was it last time I played Spirit of Steam? Spirit of Steam, which is the Crewe to Liverpool route. Yeah, the last time was about 2 years ago I played Spirit of Steam. Mad, just crazy. But yeah, then you have Peak Forest, which was the sort of more rural Ambergate to Buxton and Chinley route in the Peak District. Nice route, pretty route, but just not that interesting. Does anyone actually still regularly play Peak Forest or Spirit of Steam? They're sort of just like been forgotten. Like DLC for them, well, there was meant to be a Peak Forest DLC, I think the Class 104. However, that hasn't been on the roadmap for ages. Spirit of Steam, well, there's never been a DLC for it. They're sort of just gone. Anyway, I've got just over a mile to Blue Anchor, so we'll be following along the beach quite soon. Nice. Smart though. Again, I think this was what, 9 something? Hang on, how much was this DLC again? Yeah, £7.99. So make of that what you will. Is that too much? Too little? Well, I doubt it'd be too little. But too much? Or an alright amount? Lovely. 1 mile now. There's the beach coming up. Why is there a gate on that side but not on the other side there? It's funny. One side's secure but the other's not. Let's get another flyby shot as we are nearing the end of our special journey to Blue Anchor. But going back to what we were saying, it would be quite cool to get some sort of Island of Sodor map at some point. So I reckon that probably would make it more interesting, Thomas, because that's the Island of Sodor. Whereas on the West Somerset Railway, it's a bit slow, it's a bit tedious. I mean, you don't have to obey the speed limits. This DLC, if you go above the speed limit, it doesn't care. It won't penalise you. But to actually have, yeah, some sort of Thomas map with all sort of the sites and places which are sort of iconic within the series and books, would be pretty cool. Yeah, West Somerset's a bit slow and tedious. That's the lovely sea though, down there. Cool. down to 15. But yeah, this is Blue Anchor. I suppose this is probably where the party's being held. Nice station for it. Oh, used Thomas 100 times. There we go. Do you get a trophy for that? I thought one of these things you got a trophy for it. Maybe that's driving Thomas 100 miles. Hoping there's no issues on the PlayStation version as well. I'm recording this on the Xbox Series X, but on the PlayStation 5 version there was like an audio issue. Hoping that's sorted. But do let me know in the comments below if you're getting any audio issues on it. Here we are, birthday boys arrived. And here we are. Got back to a stop. Whoa, that really does pop the brakes on. Probably have another cutscene or something. Here we go.
It wasn't long before the three friends reached Blue Anchor Station. Thomas looked around in delight at all the brightly coloured decorations.
Oh, Mr. Peters has come in. Wait, Sir Topham Hatt's coming?
He
probably drove there, didn't he? He cheated. Took the car to Blue Anchor.
Hello, Thomas, and happy birthday.
They weren't on the train. They definitely drove here.
Good morning, Mr. Peters. Thank you.
They thought Thomas was an unreliable engine.
I do like your new paintwork, continued Mr. Peters. A special paint job for a very special engine. Thomas smiled, feeling very proud.
Lovely.
I'm not sure if Sir Topham has already told you, but we've got one more special surprise in store for you, smiled Mr.
Oh,
Peters.
another surprise, eh?
Oh, thank you, sir. What is it? Both Mr. Peters and Sir Topham had chuckled.
What is it then? Tell us.
You'll
have
have
to wait
and
and
see, said Sir Topham Hatt. But we do need you to go and collect it once Diesel arrives with the rest of the supplies for the party.
Okay. Right then.
Thomas was very excited and began imagining all the different things his surprise might be.
Wonder what it will be.
I do hope Diesel arrives back soon, puffed Thomas excitedly. I can't wait to see what my surprise is going to
So I
be.
assume maybe that's the next scenario, maybe? There we go. Oh, we got the hard impact there. Oh, didn't like that. Yeah, there we go. That is our first look. Oh yeah, we're going to come out and show you what there is to do on here. Diesel's dilemma. Of course that goes wrong. Oh, we got a trophy as well. Lovely. Yeah, that's our first look of the Thomas 80th DLC anniversary thing. That's quite a cool KLM, they're very nice. Anyway, to the trains, rail journeys. So let's see, a day to remember. You've got 3 chapters on there for journey mode. Choose a route. Let's see. You got 3 scenarios, I think. So yeah, 3 scenarios there. So the next one's 40 minutes and you've got 25 minutes. So we will get through them at some point, but not straight away like on the original. And then, let's see, West Somerset Railway, journey mode, not journey mode, service mode, Thomas at the West Somerset Railway. You can use the green livery on there as well, so it's just substitutes for Thomas on there. But yeah, that is going to be it. Hopefully everyone's enjoyed it. Thanks to Dovetail Games for giving us a key to show off. It is out today, £7.99, and gives you all of that good stuff. Hopefully everyone's enjoyed it. Links can be found in all of the usual places: Discord, PayPal, merch store. We've also got our affiliate link for the lovely UK departure board, as well as the 5% off coupon, which does take off quite a substantial amount, as these things are quite pricey. Apart from that, thanks all for coming in. Hopefully we'll see you next time. See you all. Take care. Bye guys.